Alrighty boys, welcome back to the channel. So the SNES Classic Mini is entering production as a follow-up to Nintendo's incredibly popular NES Classic Mini, with the production of the NES Mini unfortunately not being made anymore. We have a new SNES Mini on the way to look forward to, and here's everything that we know about the SNES Classic Mini, including release date, the price, and when you guys can go pre-order this. Now, based on what Nintendo did with the NES Classic, we can put together a pretty good idea of what to expect on the SNES Classic Mini and what it will end up offering. Now, the Super Nintendo was a huge part of what I grew up with, so I do want to start doing more content on the games from that era. I just wanted to quickly mention that for all of the retro people that may be here on the channel for the first time, or just people that want to see games. The NES being out of production was a letdown for the collectors, but for the people that are not aware of this, there are programs called emulators for the older consoles where you can play any of these older games for free by using something called a ROM in the emulator. If you aren't aware of what this is, I can make a video on it to let you guys know how to do it. But that isn't what this video is about, so I'm not going to go too far into how to do that. Now, the SNES Classic Mini is reportedly entering production for release in time for Christmas 2017. The NES Classic Mini released on November 11th, 2016. So the SNES Classic Mini will most likely launch in November of 2017. Although not yet officially announced, we can speculate that the SNES Classic will be priced in line with that of the NES Classic, right around $60. Now, the NES Classic preloaded with 30 classic games from the 8-bit era, and oh my god, I have said classic so many times in this video. But if the SNES Classic Mini includes the same number of picks, similar to what the Nintendo Classic ended up having, which I hope is not the case because of all of the great titles that were on the Super Nintendo, not to mention the games that us retro nerds like to call hidden gems, which are just games that not many people are aware of, and those are the types of games that I plan on making content for, so that you guys can play something new and fun. But the SNES Classic, from what we saw with the Nintendo Classic, is pretty much a guarantee to have key games like Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country Series, Yoshi's Island, along with other very popular games such as Super Metroid, Zelda, Mega Man, F-Zero, and so many more titles. The list could go on forever. There was so many amazing titles on the Super Nintendo. Now, I do want to start making a video of the list of games that I would like to see on the SNES Mini, but there were 721 games released on the Super Nintendo in America alone, and a lot of the games such as Japan and Europe not only had games that weren't released from them, but some of the titles that were made in those places were completely different from what we had in America. And all the games from the website that I got this information on will be on the video at some point for you guys to see, but I do want to make a video of my games that I want to see as well. I think it would make a great video informing you of some hidden gems, as you can tell from the games in the background of this video. If you guys want to increase your chances of getting one of these before the scalpers, and then just enable notifications so that you get them when they actually become available. That's how I got my NES Mini, so I wanted to mention that. Even though no retails are currently taking pre-orders for the SNES Classic Mini, when they do become available, you can enable notifications so that your phone rings or whatever you want the notification to be. That way you can go snag them before they're all gone and being resold for quadruple the price. So yeah, as you guys can tell, I am very, very passionate about this, which is why I want to start making content on the games from my childhood and bring back some really good memories. Now, as I stated before, if you would like, me to make a guide for you on how to use an emulator and the best ones to use, I can go ahead and do that, because emulators are something that I use every single day to play older games that I grew up with. Just a quick example, I have a 64 gigabyte SD card with over 500 games on it. From when I had my modified Wii, used to have a modified Wii, and I used to play all of these on that until I got my PC. So I have pretty much every single retro game ever made, from the Atari up to the PlayStation 1. You name it, I most likely have it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to support it with a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.